How the heck are you guys? I'm Fastidious. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Etheria Restart. We're going to keep it short and sweet today because I know it's been a lot of Atheria content lately, but it's really just because it's their global fest and they finished their worldwide launch and there's so much free stuff in the game. I just want to go over it now as opposed to make my videos later when it's gone and you can't get all this craziness. So this is going to be a video specifically for all the free stuff you can get, breaking it down if you're a returning player. So all the stuff here, we'll still touch on the non-returning player stuff because even if you're a returning player, you still get the stuff that's not just for returning players, but this is directed at returning players because they've got this crazy event. And it is crazy. Like, that's the only way to describe it. So if you're not yet playing Etheria Restart and you want to be, use my link in the description in the top pinned comment. For new players, returning players, all players, I have another video I released yesterday for specifically the returning players. This is the video for you if you want to dive a little deeper, if you're still on the fence. So let's hop in and let's really talk about it. We've got this going on right now. I'm here on Soulja Boy's account and I really appreciate it because he is a returning player. He actually already was back in the game. I obviously am not a returning player. I've heard people say that I'm like, he's sponsored by Etheria, that's why he's making all these videos. And that's why they're showing up on this channel specifically. But I have a whole other channel where I post almost daily Etheria Restart content. I play the game every day. I freaking have won an Etheria Restart tournament before. Like, if I'm shilling for anything, I'm shilling for myself because I want you guys to get into the game and then go support me on my other channel. Like, for sure. This is going to be a sponsored video from Etheria Restart to have it over here and share the good word of the return path and everything it has to offer. So if I pop this open right now, you are going to see this. I can't show all this to you in game because Soulja Boy's already halfway done with it, but I can show you a lot of the good stuff in game. So you can see with the welcome back event, which at the time of this picture was running for about 20 more days, 19 and a half days. Now you can see it is running. This is the Hyperlink Gala here. It's running for 16 more days, a little more than that. It might depend a little bit on your server and when you hop in to return. I'm not exactly sure when the timer starts. You've got a few weeks, but you don't have that much time. So if you're going to come back, now is the time to do it. And you see coming with this, we get the return path, which I can break down here. We get the Link Again event, which is nuts. And I can also break down here. And then we've got the Reunion Grace and the Reunion Letter. I've got pictures for it, but actually these things were so good, Soulja Boy's already fully completed both of them, so I can't show you in game. So let's actually start with the stuff I can't directly show you in game because we could be pretty quick about it. They have a Selector Banner with some of the best non-LD units in the game, non-LD legendary quality units. They call them SSRs here. If you want an LD selector, we all get that, baby. That's this over here right behind me. So whether you're returning, brand new, or an OG like me, we all got this, which is crazy. I talk about it ad nauseum in my other video. And that one's not a Selector Banner. That is a Selector ticket. You get it immediately. But specifically, if you are a returning player, if you've been out of the game for more than 21 days, you will be greeted with the Reunion Letter banner on top of everything else going on. And with this, you get to select who you want to have on that banner. And you can see the options here are Veronica, Tsukiyomi, Klaus, Holden, and Fushu. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff here. For me, Holden's probably my favorite Animus in the game. Definitely my favorite male Animus. Animus is what you call the characters in the game. He is so phenomenal at debuffing. His strip is incredible. And he is a defense-based DPS, and he's excellent. So in PvP, he is my go-to bruiser. I've invested in this guy so much. Your Perfect Lattices, as you're going to hear in this video, are pretty rare. You know that if you're a returning player. That hasn't really changed. I guess unless you're a returning player with all the freebies you're going to get, at least for now. But he's received a lot of mine. So Holden would be my #1 pick, but they're all insane. Tsukiyomi just got a crazy buff, so she's kind of good at everything now, but very, very, very relevant in PvP. Veronica has always been good in PvP, but also recently got a buff and is better. Fushu is completely dominant in a lot of places. She's always been a star in PvE, and over the past few weeks, even maybe more than a month now, she's been crazy in PvP. And I actually will say the worst option might be Klaus. It depends on your account and how you're returning. If you can return in time to finish off this Plume banner, which I will say is the final reason I'm pushing all this content out now. This banner is ending in just under 2 days. So when you see this video, it'll be like 1 day left. And she's, after Lily, she's the best character in the game. And she's kind of just, that was kind of in your way. Give me 1 second. We won't cut it. Leave it in, baby. There you go. Plume right here. And while I'm here, I'll say Yelly's on rate up too. You're gonna have to spend a lot if you want to get both. But if you just want to go for one, if you get lucky, you might be able to do it for free, if not for fairly cheap. But Kloss kind of was done dirty because Plume is just Kloss plus. Kloss is an insane debuffer and Plume takes it to a whole nother level. But if you don't have either, I mean, Kloss is sick. But my recommendation would probably go Holden, then Fushu, then Tsukiyomi, then Veronica. If you just love PvP, maybe you could rate her even a little higher, and then Kloss. But if you don't have Plume and you kind of have everything else, because yeah, you might have some of these you're returning, it's interesting. This is going to be your standard. It's going to be like it becomes a normal rate up banner. So they're hard guaranteed at 80. There's no progressive leading up to that, but it is a guarantee. And the only unit you can pull from that banner is the rate up unit. So if you hit legendary, if you hit SSR, you are going to get it. So that's the first part. Then we have, this is pretty crazy, the Reunion Grace. So if you played before, if you played long enough, you probably are familiar with Blessings Galore. These are 2x drop events that usually run for 2 to 3 days. It's over a weekend. It used to be Saturday and Sunday. Now it's pretty cool. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's a little less stressful to get it all done in 48 hours. You have 72 now. And they're giving like a custom Reunion Grace here to returning players. So you can see during the event, when hyperlinkers challenge investigation threshold, GP outposts, so the three things it normally is when you're farming XP, when you're farming your prowess materials, or when you're farming your modules, which is probably what a lot of you will do. Maybe you'll touch all of it. The first 1,000 points of stability of energy you consume, you'll get the double drops. So you can kind of pick and choose. It's basically 10 full refills of stability. You decide where it goes. You can go straight from this menu and get it done. And as you can see, because it's no longer here, Soulja Boy already did that. Now let's hop into the two things Soulja Boy hasn't completed yet, and they are the two best things. Those are really good, but this is the next level. If we go to the return path, from this, once you return, you get login rewards for 14 days. And in that, in this, you're getting 2 perfect lattices. I almost wish I took 21 days off so I could come back and get 2 perfect lattices. This is what it's all about in the game right now. It is so hard to get these perfect lattices, and you get 2 of them. You're averaging 1 a week over this period. A lot of other good stuff too, a ton of premium currency. I mean, look at that, 1,000 Hydra Crystals. And let's count all this, 20, 40, 60 normal summons. It's ridiculous. 1 enhanced prototype, which is like a divine summon in Watcher of Realms or a sacred shard in Raid. That is excellent. And then this, you might not even recognize it. I've only gotten 1 ever, and that was from the starter progression mission, because that's the only free-to-play one we've ever seen, unless you save up tons of stuff for a Wishminder event. But this quantum prototype is a guaranteed SSR, and it can be LD. So after 14 days, you just get a guaranteed, it's random, but a guaranteed random SSR. If you didn't think that was good enough, do you want another one? Because that's what you're going to get from the final event I want to talk about, Link Again. So this is complete 2 return quests by phase, like by the time the period's over. So 16 days left, at least for Soulja Boy at the time of filming this. And you're going to get a lot of rewards, which are headlined by another perfect lattice and another random SSR. It's pretty wild. This stuff's pretty simple. It's just like a normal daily reward path. If you remember the Ling Luo missions when you first started your account, it's just like that. And it culminates in some wackiness. I can't show you, but on day 7, it is going to be the quantum prototype, the guaranteed SSR ticket. And then right behind me, kind of blocked, once you've completed all 7 days and all the missions on each day, you get that second perfect lattice. So in total, just from these 2 things, we're talking, what, 60 normal summons, an enhanced prototype. We're getting some SR lattices. We're getting 3, I said 2, 3 perfect lattices, because it's 1, 2, and then you get another one over here from the Link Again event. And then you get the 2 guaranteed random SSRs. And on top of all of that, let's really bring it home now. You get all the stuff I got and all the other players got. If you're brand new or you're an OG, you're just not returning, you still get everything we're all getting, right? I mean, you get that LD Selector ticket. If you never picked up a Lily, go get her. Maybe you were gone when Lilium came out, go pick up a Lilium. Do whatever you want. I've got a huge tier list on that on my main channel for Atheria. This is my main channel for Watcher Realms, my Etheria channel, Fasty Gotcha. You can go check that out. You get all this other stuff, a 5-star red shadow print, another enhanced summon, another perfect lattice. So in total, we're up to 4 now. If you're a spender, crazy discounts left, right, and center. And like I said, we got those 2 spicy banners live right now. We got Yelly and we got Plume. And if you want non-LD banners, we're getting brand new LD banners Wednesday night, Thursday morning, depending on your time zone. And actually, let me wrap it up by showing those guys to you. I already did a pretty major breakdown on one of them. That's going to be Mizusumi Aya. And then maybe the day this comes out on my Etheria channel, if not, it will be the next day, I'm doing a breakdown on Kokardi. I'm pretty excited for both of them. There's a lot of little things in Mizusumi Aya's kit, especially with the passive, that this could be completely broken good, or it could just be like normal, fine, pretty good. So I really want to see that once we can test her. Unfortunately, no test server for content creators right now. And then Kokardi, I think, has a ton of potential, insane potential, ridiculous as a buffer and potential attack-based bruiser facilitator, which is weird to say, but really exciting kit. So there you have it. Like I said, I want to keep this a little bit shorter. I think we're hitting 10 minutes now. If you're returning or you've thought about returning and you want to try it at least for the 2 days to get the LD selector, this is the time to return. So all the rewards I broke down, except for the stuff for everyone at the end, those are going to be available for anyone coming back to the game after 21 days away. And let's wrap it up with a little surprise, something I promised at the end of my last Etheria video on this channel. I'm gonna make my selections for some of the selector things I didn't even tell you about because I was waiting for this moment. On top of getting your LD selector and all these other logins, this is for everybody, not just returning players. You get to pick a skin, a new outfit. This is the first time we've ever had a selecting ability with a free-to-play skin. There are a couple other free-to-play skins you can earn, but not any premium ones like this. So this is pretty exciting. And we get to choose a Chaku ring skin. I'm gonna make my selections. I've been waffling between on the fence, deciding Tiamat or Holden. It's gotta be Holden. I think I do like Holden more. And even though I think I like the Tiamat skin more, ideally, if things are going well, your Tiamat is a big, giant green monster, and there's no skin for that. So she's not gonna hopefully be wearing her skin that much because we're gonna transform her into her crazy mode. So I think it's gotta be Holden. Midnight Holden over here. Let's claim that. Let's see. Or what are they calling? Ember Glow? And then it's gotta be this little cowboy. Chaku ring doesn't matter too much. They're all very adorable, but I'm an American. It's gotta be the cowboy. So guys, if you're thinking of playing Atheria, now is the time to do it. If you were away, and period, it's the time to do it. But if you were away, I mean, you're getting all the normal rewards and then all those extra things that like literally make me wonder if I should have taken time away from the game if we knew it was coming. There's that new Holden skin. That actually is pretty clean. It looks way better on him. I did preview it, but now that it's on my Holden, I feel pretty good about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. Thank you to Etheria Restart. Link is in the description in the top pinned comment. Thank you to Mitchell for editing this video. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.